Welcome to LabTrace, which is basically a system which keeps track of the laptops being used in the campuses. Now, why LabTrace? Laptops have become everyday tools for the students, and almost everyone of us has a laptop. But really, these tools of ours are getting stolen. They have become targets for thieves, which are even fellow students who steal them and maybe sell it to other students or to places where they can be bought for cheap prices. Now, 1 in every 10, statistics say that 1 in every 10 of laptops will get stolen. So that means that for all these laptops that I see, 1 or 2, 3 will get stolen at some point. Now the problem is that, 98% of these stolen laptops are never recovered. There are solutions to that, but they seem not to be working, and that's where LabTrace comes in. I have talked to some students, and 10% of all the students that I've talked to have been victims of laptop theft. And out of all these, a quarter of them have not the serial number and the model of their laptops, maybe because they write it somewhere in their campus or they recorded it somewhere, but 0% have not been able to be helped by that. So I came up with a solution. This is my idea, and my solution basically has 3 components. The first one is a laptop registration program, which can be done at the campuses. Mass registration, whereby we take the following details. The following details are taken: the serial number, the MAC address, which will help in recovering when they are lost. This registration can be done at campus security offices, or we can have self-registration using a mobile app. The second component of the solution is an application which will be used by security personnel at the entrance of buildings where the laptops are mostly used in our campus, maybe in the library or the computer labs. So the device, the security personnel there will take the serial number, and the app logs the location of the device. And if the laptop has been flagged as stolen in our database, then the security personnel get an alert. Now, the other component. Now, in every campus nowadays, we have free Wi-Fi. So almost all students are able to connect to the internet there with their laptops. Now, we can use the MAC address of a laptop to find out if it has been connected to a particular network. So if a stolen laptop gets connected to the campus Wi-Fi, then our system can be able to detect that and alert the security. So that is the solution. So if the computers connect, let's say computer 4 there has been stolen, the security gets an alert. Now, what differentiates my solution from other existing solutions? Some campuses, like my campus, JQuat, has a manual registration at the entry points to some locations, such as the labs, where the security guards there record the serial number manually, but that doesn't seem to help because it's manual. You just can't go looking through the books once you have lost your laptop. It really doesn't help. So my solutions automate that, and in some campuses also, especially maybe in the United States, I've not been able to see one maybe in Kenya, have the registration system, but only the first component, where they just get the details, and those details can be used to help you in case the police find some stolen stuff and all that, to prove ownership. But then there is no recovery solution. So that's where LabTrace comes in, to offer the recovery solutions. Now, if Red Bull gives me some wings, I can be able to do this scaling whereby the first year is basically for development and testing, and in the second year, we can roll out some selected institutions, maybe in one area, in a concentrated area, like in one county, and then in the third year, we can now fly to other institutions. Yeah, so that's my plan. I'm a one-man team for now, but as I dug deep into my idea, I realized that I may need another team member, so I'll be looking. So I'm still looking for a team member, especially one who is good at networking. Yeah. So any questions or comments are welcome. Yeah.
Thank you for your presentation, Ancentus.
Okay.
I've lost my laptop before, and there's other solutions that exist out there in the market, but I'm happy you've seen possible niche in your school, starting from there. Just go back to the revenue model, or how you intend to use the money.
Okay.
I just, there.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just for the sake of clarity,
Yes.
I wanted to understand. So your plan is to use the whole 100,000 in when you say 30%, 60%, and 80%. Is it a percentage of the 100?
No. This is just a percentage of the milestone, like the completion of or rather the success rate of
the percentage of the milestones of the project itself.
Of the project,
so on the third year, you'll be at 80%.
Yeah.
80% when you're going to roll out to other institutions.
Yeah.
You don't want to roll out when you're on 100%.
No, there's always room for improvement. So that's why I've left it here. Maybe we can even go to, it doesn't have to be used in campuses only. Maybe even in a building like this one, if they can adopt the system, we can partner so that they just be scanning the laptops as you come in. Maybe one of them will be stolen.
Okay, I see you're a software developer, but how do you intend to utilize the funds from Red Bull?
To utilize?
The funds, how do you intend to utilize the funds? Because I didn't see that. It's nowhere on your slides.
Okay, in the first year, in the development phase, I forgot to mention that my system will actually use a central database. So this database will really be huge, so we'll need some good hosting services and all that. So I will need the funds for that. And maybe even creating awareness. There are some solutions for laptop dev, even now some software, but most people don't even know they exist. So maybe creating that awareness, but mostly for the development phase, the hosting and all that. Yeah. And for monetization, maybe the basic one is to partner with the institutions. Really. Yeah.
All right. Thank you for your presentation. Mine are just two suggestions or two pieces of advice.
Okay.
One is to get a team.
Sure.
Definitely get a team. You can't do everything yourself. I'm sure you have strengths, but it's always better when you're working as a team.
Sure, thank you.
The second is, even as you're collecting people's data, their name, their student IDs, their laptop serial numbers, check on data privacy, especially how you'll be storing this data, if it will be accessed by the security officers at the gates, how trustable are they, or how can you make sure that data is safe?
Right. Thank you for your presentation. Now, I will ask this. Two scenarios.
Okay.
One is that I can randomize my MAC address.
You can?
Randomize my MAC address.
Randomly?
Randomize my MAC address,
okay.
right? And give you a false MAC address for you to pick your data from. So the other thing is you're using Wi-Fi, right?
Yeah.
What happens if I connect to a different Wi-Fi? What happens if I move the laptop to another school?
Yeah. Now that's why I need Red Bull basement here, because the basis of this idea is to be able to increase the coverage for the search. Yeah, so if I get those wings, I can fly to other institutions. Yeah, and I'll use one database. Yeah.
Thank you for throwing the challenge back to us.
Okay.
But hey, thing is, some of these solutions already exist.
Yes.
Some of these solutions already exist. Some are probably more advanced, but I've never been a believer that the first one to market always wins. So what I can say is continue. Try and look for partners.
Sure.
Nowadays, when you're looking at Wi-Fi, I think service providers are busy rolling out IoT networks. So maybe that's something you need to look into and see how you can incorporate it into your solution.
Okay, that's great.
And yeah, just continue. It might just be clearly there is some you have an idea that you're getting onto. So it's just a matter of try to put your profile up there.
Okay.
All right, but yeah, good work, good work.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, LabTrace. Another hand clap for LabTrace. Okay, thank you. So next, we have MySpace. So you can make your way to the stage. Let's welcome them to the stage. Okay.